Hello, welcome to the stream.
Ahoy. Happy Monday. Yay.
So, we're going to be trying something new today that we haven't done yet. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not entirely sure if I am qualified to do this yet.
You're plenty qualified. It's alright. You have permission. It's okay. You can be the thing. You can do the thing. Yeah. And what is that thing? What are we doing?
So we are doing a showdown, an artist showdown. And I am learning. So this is the first time I turned on the automatically crop for vertical. It's not good. Like how it has it set up right now is literally it's just looking at. Like I don't know how to change it.
Is it literally just like looking right at the handle and then just some white?
Pretty much. It's literally just looking at the exact center of the stream. So I'm gonna try to take a look and see what is going on because like that doesn't look great.
Alright, I guess in the meantime I'll give a little bit of background. Yes, we got the idea. We're gonna do an artist showdown. We're going to basically use the same prompt based off of some generated words that we've kind of compiled. One noun, one adjective. And we are going to make our best representation of what we believe that to be. And I am Skippy. I am a classically trained artist. I went to college for it. And I use Clip Studio Paint. Vi is a science and math nerd. And a band nerd. But she is really good at what, like, I'm pretty sure is just it's graphic design. She's really good at manipulating photos and colors and stuff, and she's really good at it. And in its own right, graphic design is one hell of a talent. So yes, you are plenty qualified to do this.
I mean, so the thing that I just learned the term for what I do today. It's called
graphic design.
It's called photo bashing.
Photo bashing. Okay.
So you take a bunch of photos, you use those assets to create what you need. I
feel like I did a similar thing then in college before. Like I've taken like different parts of a picture, though it was like a physical piece of paper picture, and used different elements from different pictures to create a new artwork.
Yeah, it's essentially like digital collage.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna be trying that today. Yeah, I'm not classically trained, so we'll see how it goes. And it's essentially we're gonna see how our two different takes on the same theme will lead to two different results.
Yeah, I mean, also look at all the stuff around this screen. See the pink and the blue and the assets with our handles and all the stuff. She did that. She did that.
Yeah, that's like UI stuff. Like, I can make UI. Like, UI...
Okay, but also remember, we have a friend who literally said, like, as long as the code functions good, I don't care if the UI looks like it's from Windows 98.
That doesn't mean it. That doesn't make it any harder. I guess what we can do right now is we could check to see what our randomized things are.
Oh, yeah.
So I can turn those on.
Yeah, we will have 4 nouns and 4 adjectives that we are going to... Oh, 5. My bad. 5.
Yeah. And we're going to choose one each. And then we're going to have both choose. So do you want to choose a noun or do you want to choose an adjective?
Okay, so when you say choose one, as in I'm choosing one to remove or one that I would like.
We can do either way. We can do a ban phase and then a draft phase, whichever one.
But in the end, we're gonna end up with the same prompt.
Yes. So
Okay.
one way we can do this is just one person chooses the noun, one person chooses the adjective.
Ooh. Okay. I like the twins. The twins seems like a fun thing to work with.
Okay, so that means that I have to choose one of the 5 adjectives for us to work with.
Yes. What you think?
So, the thing that I'm thinking is, this is the first time that I'm really doing something of this level. Like, literally the only other character I have made is a blob. I made a slime. So this is...
Wait, you made Bracky.
I hand drew that.
But it was good though.
But, so I want to set myself up for something that is a little bit more... Something that I think I can do within my wheelhouse. So out of the 5 adjectives, gargantuan is something that I think I can do, but I'm not, like... Yeah, fungal.
Ooh.
Seems like it would take a lot of effort on my part, like, and I don't know if I have, because again, what I do is I use public domain assets to make these.
Yeah.
So fungal, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. Gothic, absolutely not. I don't think that is
that's
something
so detailed. Oh my god, yeah.
So, like, I think really when it comes down to it, the 2 that I should be looking at are either neon or celestial. I think neon gives makes it fairly simple, and the fact that I can just really mess with the color and the saturation, but it might make it too simple. Because
I
like
honestly kind of dig neon a little bit because you can go a lot of directions with that. And neon, it's not necessarily just like about a lot of like just saturations and stuff. It's just bold blocks of color, things that like just pop out.
Yeah, but you have to think about what I can do within what skills and techniques I have. So
yeah,
that is not like it. What I can do that makes it easy is to use a single block color. Like that could be easy. Like make a twin that's blue, make a twin that's red. I could like easily do something like that. Celestial, I think, is also something that I have a ton of assets that I can use. I think I can use a ton of it. I think there's a lot for me to work on with the idea of celestial, because I know there's so many public domain pictures of space. So I know that there's a bunch of textures I can use. I know that. So my thought is that I'm thinking of going celestial. So we'd be celestial twins.
Okay. Yeah, I'm digging that.
Okay, so let me write down
Let's do it.
Okay.
There is my pen. Okay.
That
Look.
is supposed to not move there.
Poopy dopey.
Okay, so now what we really have to do is we are each making an image that represents both of the words celestial and twins. There's no specific requirement of how those are represented. We just have to represent it. I'm gonna go with this big square. I think a big square will be a good start for me. So I guess let's get started. Our plan is to finish up by around 11. So give ourselves 3 hours. So 11:30, 11:10, and then we'll kind of just like go through our process and talk to each other as we watch. We're not. One thing to know is we're not hiding our screens from each other, mainly because I can always see Skippy's screen since I have the OBS window up.
And also, we're doing drastically different kinds of things, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Besides, she and I already think in very different ways, so I really don't feel like it's going to be much of a problem. Just like, oh, cheating, you're copying off each other. It's like, no, we got our own plans. That girl's got her plan eventually, and I'll have my plan eventually.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Besides, we're married. We are basically the same person. We're linked no matter what.
Yeah, so let's see. So obviously for both of us, the first thing that we're thinking of right now is overall composition, what we're going to be doing with this.
Yes. That's go in your corner.
So, and we're also using very different software. My software is better set up for. I know. It's like probably a weird software to be using, since people said it was a power move to use it. But I would say it's fairly set up well to do photo bashing. So Celestial and Twins. So I guess I can just start by typing some ideas down. So Celestial and Twins. And basically I'm going to type a bunch of ideas down, but I'm going to go with what seems the most feasible based on what I find assets for, rather than where my like vision takes me. So Celestial Twins. One thing that's obvious is could do Gemini. Gemini is an obvious take. Sun Twin versus Moon Twin is an obvious take. Twins could also be not people, so it could be twin bodies, like twin stars or twin planets. Definitely think that's something that I could do more easily than twin people. But I also don't think that is. I do want to challenge myself. Like, I don't want to just draw two orbs. I don't necessarily have to do people. They could be twin animals. Now, what else could I do? When? Other Celestial Twins ideas. I also have to decide if I want to do identical versus fraternal twins. Honestly, I think the answer is I probably want to do identical. It means one less character for me. I just flip the character. Maybe add a little bit more details on one
Ruler is
versus
so
the other.
nice.
So I think going into this, I at least think that I'm gonna land on identical twins versus fraternal. I don't think I'm gonna do fraternal. I think identical. Just give myself a little bit more simplicity. We've got 2 hours and 55 minutes. Okay, I do think I like the idea of seeing if I can find some twin animals. Then I think I'm gonna do sun twin versus moon twin if I can figure if I can figure that out. So let's start by looking to see what I can do for that. So first I'm gonna go to Wikimedia Commons and find some public domain and CC0. No restriction type images to look for. What animals do I want to choose? My brain says fox, but like, I feel like that's also very like.
Sounds fun though.
If it sounds like very like think of an animal, fox.
Oh, whatever. Your niece loves foxes.
Yeah, but like, what else can I choose? Uh, let me just Google some animals. List of animals. Because I think like fox sounds cool just because fox, but like, what if there's like, what if there's some animals that I have some that like I can really play around with?
There probably are.
Blobfish.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
So I saw that I read that somewhere that blobfish don't actually look that ugly when they're underwater.
Oh, yeah, that probably looked like a pile of sludge because their body is no longer, inflated and in weightless water.
Yeah, so they look like okay, yeah, so they look like normal pufferfish in the water, and then you take them out and they just like.
How, can you? What does one look like exactly? I don't think
It looks legitimately like a pufferfish. Like I wouldn't.
Huh.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a blobfish and a pufferfish underwater.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I'm trying to think of like what might be some animals where I could play around with the sun and night theming. Could choose a dinosaur.
Mm.
I could just do a picture of dinosaurs getting wiped out. That's celestial. Just meteors destroyed.
Why are you gonna start out the gate being an absolute heinous being? What the fuck, right?
Okay, I think I have an idea. See if I can find the assets to really get this going.
Oh yeah? Wanna tell me?
I think I'm gonna go with otters.
Oh, that sounds adorable.
I'm gonna try to see still otters instead of holding their favorite rock. One holding the moon, one holding the sun.
Oh. Oh, and I wonder if you can kind of play around with the idea of just, what is it? When they sleep, they hold hands so they don't drift apart. Oh. Otters are so fucking cute.
Okay, so first I need to start with that. I could literally just take that photo, but that's a little too. I mean, I'm gonna look for a good picture of an otter, like just laying on its back, so I know how to detail the proportions and everything.
You want my mug?
No. Okay.
I do have a really cute sea otter mug.
Okay. So I'll start off with this. This is a official. Um, what's the resolution? This resolution is. It's fine. Okay. And I now have to figure out how the tail works. Um. Okay. Okay. So first what I'm doing is I'm getting the correct level of mashup so that I can figure out how to create this otter's proportions.
They're so cute.
Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfect proportions. I'm not going for realism, I'm going for understandability. But I do need to at least make sure that these line up. If these do not line up, then it does make my life a little bit more difficult.
Mm-hmm. Yes, art tip number 1, start with a good base, because then when you get into the nitty-gritty details, if you don't do your due diligence with getting stuff really set, have fun being fucked.
Okay. Think. think that works. Let me just move this up front. Yeah, that looks pretty well lined up. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I merge these layers, and I'm gonna just erase everything that I don't want. Turn the hardness all the way up. Okay, and then why don't you also tell everyone your process?
Yes. What is it? I kind of get the general idea of like what I want the end idea to kind of generally look like. Like, can I actually see it? I don't fucking know. I swear, every time I try to figure out if like I can see the red apple or not, I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to literally see a red apple when I close my eyes. I don't know. But I can somehow kind of geometrically get the idea of what I want to see on the paper in my head, and then I kind of start roughly scribbling down what I want. Because, like, and using just kind of like basic shapes. Like, look at this shit. This is like fucking circles, ovals, like oblong triangles, and squiggly ribbons. And eventually, it'll get refined into something more. But I think the approach I was going for, I had the idea of a circle. And then it kind of started thinking of just like, oh, kind of like the yin-yang kind of like harmonious swirl and stuff. And I think I'm going with that kind of direction of that sort of flow, but I am using, what is it? A solar eclipse to kind of be that middle circle thing. And I've got some birdies kind of flowing oh so nicely around the circle, around the ring. And it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to play with light, which is, what is it? Dynamics and lighting, and especially like shading and values are something that what is it? My painting teacher definitely was trying to really push harder in me, because every time she would come over to like kind of critique my painting like mid-process, she would always have to tell me like, yeah, no, you can go darker on that. Build higher contrast.
Hello, Johnny Slicks.
Oh, hello!
Welcome back. Thanks for stopping by.
We're having fun. Now you get to see her do art.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I'm a little outside my comfort zone.
Only way you can get comfortable is to push it. And you should get comfy. You have very good skills.
So we are both working on the same theme. We randomized this theme. We had a choice of 10 words to choose from. Skippy decided to choose on the...
Oh yeah, 5 nouns, 5 adjectives.
Skippy decided he wanted to work on a picture of twins. And I had the option to choose the adjective then. So I chose celestial.
Is it kind of hard to talk and do your work at the same time, honey?
I mean, yeah, but
then I can help out more.
It's also what comes with streaming. Gotta learn how to do it.
Yeah. And I guess we both kind of went in the direction of like figuring out first like what is going to help represent the twin aspect. I chose some birdies, and Vi chose otters. It looks so cute. I love sea otters, they're so cute.
Yeah, so my hope is to, if my idea can go through, so we're already 20 minutes in. I feel pretty good about my timing. 20 minutes in, and I've gotten like the base character, so right now I'm just erasing so that I can get a good silhouette to work off of. Doing pretty okay. Today was a weird day for me. I didn't go to bed. Like, I was awake until like 6 a.m. So
when my alarm went off to go to work.
Yeah. So
Poor little duck.
I don't know what it is, but lately there's just been some nights where there's just been some nights where it's just like I am unable to like fall asleep lately.
Not very good. But I mean, it happens. What is it? I had yeah, no, honestly, this girl's body honestly probably just hates her. It's allergic to being sleepy, but it doesn't let her sleep. Your body's just kind of flubbernucked a little bit.
Ooh. I hear Donkey Kong Country water music.
That's because it is Donkey Kong Country. Oh, but I had a really nice conversation before starting stream. I was talking to my mama Crowbar, and what is it? I hadn't specifically told her yet that I was trans, but apparently my father did shortly after I told him. So I guess she had time to process that a little bit before actually talking to me. And I literally had no idea that she knew, because she had been talking normally to me, if not maybe a little more. But everything, I guess, is okay. She'll have questions for me later, after she gathers more thoughts, but I am still her kiddo, so hooray!
It's good.
Yes, I'm glad I still have two parents.
Okay. One side. And really what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get a silhouette to work off of. Like I said earlier, just I haven't really made many characters. So in a lot of the art that we do, Skippy does most of the characters, and I do a lot of background and scenery. So Skippy choosing twins forces me to really look into making some characters. So I'm stepping quite outside the comfort zone to make characters. I hope that what I eventually come up with isn't gonna be too similar. I don't want to break any copyright issues or anything. Everything is public domain, so it could just be fine.
You are more likely than not fine.
Yeah, I am gonna erase the fuzz on his head. I'll have to figure out how I'm gonna do fuzz later. Normally the things that I make are very smooth looking. So getting rid of fuzz and putting it back in is going to be somewhat of a challenge.
I believe in you, Ducky. I believe.
How's your day been, Johnny?
Yeah, how you been? Because, oh god, I could tell my coworkers were not vibing on the first Monday back from holiday break. That sounds nice. I like nap.
Okay.
Oh, it's the otters. It's so cute.
Okay, so the problem with that is too big. So let's do this. It gives me some more room to do the next step that I always do. Flatten. Okay, let's do this first. And then now we do a little bit of blurring. And then this now gives me...
That sure is a shape.
It looks like an island.
It does.
Okay, but now what do? I do this. Okay, and then... Okay, so... that is the start of a character. Now, the fun part is, where do I go off of this? So I do want to make sure that first thing I do is I want to get the otter part in, because then that gives me a little bit of playroom to do the other parts. So otter was getting an idea of where face parts are. Okay. So roughly I need to put some eyes here. And I can make it a little more cartoon. I think we're gonna need to make it a little more cartoon. What am I gonna do here? Oofed. Or maybe I don't need.
Don't need?
Maybe I don't need a face.
You don't? Whoa.
Huh?
The sun.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to be I'm going to need to warp this a little bit.
I was completely on the wrong layer. I didn't even make the new layer I needed.
And then let's do another head bulge right in the center, a little bit smaller. Okay.
Excuse me.
I don't know if this is gonna turn out well.
Oh, you'll be alright.
I wouldn't say I'm like very confident in this. Okay, it is a little bulging. Let me see if I can bulge it a little bit more. And I did turn him into a cheese pizza, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand where I'm going with this.
Oh.
I may have made a mistake.
Did you? What do you mean? As in, by turning him into a pizza?
Yeah, like... Okay, you know what? Here's another answer. I don't like how this is turning out.
Yeah, sun surface kind of does just look like molten cheese, huh?
I am going to test my cartooning skills.
You mean your cartooning skills?
I don't feel confident that I am going to make the vision that I had. So I'm gonna try to turn it into a more cartoony look.
Okay. Make him friend-shaped.
The only problem is this, in essence, is just tracing.
Listen, to be honest, sometimes you kind of do stuff like that until you get it down yourself. It's practicing. This is practicing. You are literally making this as a concept, as a practice form. You are not putting this into an art display. You are not selling this. You are not putting this in a competition. This is for us. You are experimenting and practicing, and working off stuff like this is fine. It's okay. I promise.
It is definitely still not within my comfort zone.
I know. Feeling good a little bit. I promise.
Um, I don't need this otter in this pose. Let me just start fresh. Don't need the otter in that pose. So I can do something in a... Perfect. Don't worry, this is still an otter.
I believe you. Unlike the New Year's resolution that you debated me with.
This is still an otter. What?
Ah. I mean... similar shape.
Yeah.
It's French-shaped.
It will suffice for what I want, and I think it's a little bit more workable than an otter that's in the water. Though I had some cool ideas for the otter in the water. But like I said, like I need to just work with what I have asset-wise, rather than just try to work off a vision. Because especially...
it's fine.
It's over here. I started a new canvas. One thing that...
No otters were harmed in the making of this art, I promise.
One thing that, Skippy knows about me is, I don't like doing revisions. I am a, if it's not working, I am a scratch and start over.
Yeah. You are just the kind of person that actually has, the capacity and the mental stamina to start a project all the way over from scratch. A lot of people would just be like, no.
Yeah, revisions don't work well for me because of the fact that, if I try to revise something, my brain is already, like, I've already made my, interpretations of what I've had. So, like, especially, like, when I'm writing an essay, I can't actually read over my essay very well, because, so, like, part of reading an essay over again for revision includes the whole thing of, like, you know, figure out if there's any, like, grammar spelling errors. But, like, I'll read the first half of the sentence, and I'll remember what the second half of the sentence I wrote was. Except, I might remember what I meant to write, and then I'm reading it, and my brain is already filling that in.
And then she doesn't realize that she put 2A, 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 and then continued the rest of the sentence. That's where I came in.
These feet are dinky. I don't think I need the feet, though. But yeah, that's a huge problem of, like, I can't actually revise my own works very well. Even a lot of the covers we've done, I'll, like, write something, and then I'll just completely decide that I want to start from scratch again.
Oh, she has absolutely scrapped them before. And it's like, oh. You know, that's honestly probably why you don't sleep well, because your brain is constantly just like, how can I do this better? What's a different way to do this better? And I'm over here just like, my Go the fuck to sleep. Stop brainstorming with me.
Oh, I still have all the old files. I just,
She just makes more.
yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah, especially with the advent of things like Google Docs. It makes it so easy to just say, I'll save it for later.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I have a bunch of, like, stuff that I started in a specific, like, personal artwork folder. Damn. Having a 1 terabyte hard drive just to store all my shit is real nice. Like, I literally have, like, old-ass sketches of when I was trying to do Vtuber back in college. Still here. I was like, oh. Oh, God. And I have, like, multiple, like, versions and copies and everything. I was like, oh, no. There's so many things. And it's also hard to get rid of physical artwork as well. I've recently... I guess recently sure is a word. But within recent years, I've kind of come to terms with just like, okay, I need to just go through my stuff, pull out the stuff that, like, I'm really just like, okay, I am proud enough that I would want to show this to someone, and if I've got an unfinished thing that is just like, okay, I don't know what to do with this, nor do I want anyone to see this or have this see the light of day. Just recycle it. Just get rid of it.
Honestly, yeah, I do need to do some spring cleaning of my files. One thing that
I'm not talking about files. I'm talking about the things that physically take up room in our living room.
Yeah, but like one of the things that I noticed about when we record stuff for shorts, so when we record stuff, I want to be able to use some of the recordings that we do. And so how we've been recording is we record on a transparency layer. OBS is not great at that, but it's kind of like the only tool that we know how to use. I don't actually know if there's other tools that work as well. OBS works fine, but like one thing that we found, for example, is there's a short that we just posted out recently, which was us playing a game of Codenames. And the original raw footage of that was 80 gigabytes.
Insane.
And it's just like, okay, the transparency method that I found for this, it works, but yeah, we save recordings of the streams. Actually, lately, I've stopped doing that because with Restream, it's just automatically uploaded to the YouTube. But what ends up happening was Word is hard.
Words are really fucking hard.
Let's duplicate this, put this in the background. I don't need this. I'll put titles as original. Original honor. So then I have that. But basically what I've noticed is compared to a 3-hour stream might be like 3 gigabytes each when it gets saved directly to the computer. And also like a 2-minute thing.
Oh, she's not an English teacher.
I mean, I guess it's close enough.
Yeah, you technically are using science to teach English to children. Were you ever trained to teach English? No.
Yeah, I was. I was specifically.
Oh wait, TESOL, right.
Yeah, I was specifically trained to teach English to English language learners.
You are correct. My bad. Yes, I know. You are always right.
Yeah, you know it.
Shut up.
These feet have gotten so dinky. Actually, so one of the fun things that I've talked to Skippy of just like, I am probably not the right person to be like, when I first started teaching, they gave me that schedule. I was given as like the newest teacher of the school I was teaching. Is like, you're gonna be the one that it's gonna teach all of our students who don't know English, which is like,
yep.
Cool. Like, it's what I do now. It's what I feel confident in doing. But like at the same time, it's just like, you really thought that this was a good idea, giving it to someone who's like brand new to teaching, and then also.
Yeah.
If you hear me talk, I'm a terrible person to do this with. I don't.
You do not talk like a normal person.
No.
Oh, what is it? Like, doesn't say strawberry, says gawberry. She doesn't even say like actual words sometimes.
Strawberry.
Yeah. And also half the time we talk to each other, it's literally just saying back and forth, lemonade.
Yeah, I mean, I will say, it is really nice to teach multilingual learners. I'm honestly pretty happy with the assignment because, yeah, they do a good job of listening.
Imagine listening.
Like, it's very hard, but like, once I put in the effort, it's easier than the put your phone away, which I still have to take away so many phones, but it's just like, it's so much better than what it.
Not like the mainstream kids.
Yeah.
Oh God, that kid who called you a liar.
I mean, the kid who called me a liar wasn't an ESL kid.
You said was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember. Just like, yeah, overall, they tend to be better than the mainstream students, it sounds like. But there's still definitely cases like that. It's like, child? No.
That's an otter, right? What?
I'm trying to remember what their snoots kind of look like, because I definitely still see land.
Oh,
rodent.
Okay, let me look at theirs.
Because, like, they've got foofy cheeks.
They do.
But I can't remember what their side profile looks like.
More oversized gopher. That does make sense, given...
Yeah.
They do have ears, so let me put in some ears. Don't have to be perfect. Except their ears are usually pretty... You don't see them in profiles. So...
No. Now it looks more gopher.
Trying to look at a other profile. Okay, there we go. That's a river otter. I want a sea otter.
Oh, yes.
I see. Okay.
Got something? We got something?
Yes.
We're learning, we're learning. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
There we go. That's a sea otter side profile.
I guess so.
They are very like rounded.
Yeah. Because they don't need to dig their snoots into holes.
The issue is all of these pictures that I find, like a majority of them are river otters.
Which seems odd. Considering how much people... Actually, you know what? Maybe that's why. Because people fucking love sea otters. And they're cute, and they're an endangered species. So a lot of people who photograph them monetize them. That might be why.
Well, because I'm not using the asset, I'm using it as a reference.
Oh, so you're just like straight up like Googling what things look like at this point.
Yes.
Oh, then I don't know.
Yeah, they're like a majority. Like I even typed sea otter.
Ooh, and I think with the mouth.
Yeah, the mouth I can tell is not gonna look like this. I'm just trying to figure out how, because
you know how a cat has like a cat lip?
yeah,
Kind of like that. Like, don't make it look like kind of like two teeth or whatever. Give them like so they look like they have lips, they have cheeks. What is it? Over here. If you want to look at my screen really quick.
I am looking.
Yeah, basically I think it's like a... Okay, so there's head, and I think it's, what is it? Kind of cheekies. Oh, I guess when it opens, it would be... I know what the fuck a sea otter looks like. Like, just more round. Honestly, these like overlips probably go over it.
I got one. So
you got one? Awesome.
So then I'm going to slightly erase. Oh, that's... I feel like that significantly looks already more sea otter.
Ooh, actually, yes.
And then I'm just gonna make it bigger because they have bigger heads than rodents.
Yes, 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 yes. There we go. We have a sea otter. Beautiful. Perfect. And then their feetsies, like not the front paws, but like the bottom paws. I think those just need to be wider because they're flippers. Feet.
Okay, that's okay. There you go. And then
Good shit. Good shit.
I think that looks like an otter now. Then
Awesome.
bigger tail. Yeah.
Second aligning.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, are they gonna put paws up at each other? Oh.
No.
Okay.
I have something better planned. And then now I just there we go. Ta-da! 2 otters. They're twins now.
Poggers.
And now
Do you see the face in the vase?
let's see. And this one I wanna do that. I'm gonna start doing this.
Okay. Four, five.
Ah.
See you, little duck. Oh, look at their paws. Look at them. They're so cute.
Oh, right. I need to. For some reason that doesn't work unless I do this. Okay. And then got this to do. Ooh.
Oh, cuties.
Yeah, I know there's something. I know there's some pictures of the moon that don't need anything. Really? You can't be telling me that there's no public domain pictures of the moon. It's the moon.
Motherfucking moon. Hmm. Never looked at Clip Studio assets for different types of builders.
Okay. This one should be good. This is probably really big, and I don't need it to be that big, so let's resize this. First we gotta do this. Actually, probably even better to do this. So I'm gonna find E. Glad I have everyone's approval that it looks like an otter.
Is. Okay, here we go. They might be good. Somewhere I'm figuring out rulers.
Okay, that is the moon. And then now we are going to resize this to... My whole thing's 3,000, so what's within the hand? Probably 200. A little bit bigger than 200. Let's do 400.
What is this?
A little bit bigger than that. I mean, a little bit smaller than that. Okay, and I want them to be swimming in a sea of stars, so... night sky. Sorry, night sky. Really? Really? Where are the stars? Night sky.
Ruler.
Okay, that's a starry night. I know there's more. Space. You know what? This is one of those things that I know how to make my own. Let's do this. Resize this to, let's say, 2000, 2000. First, let's just do black. It's not gonna stay black. I'm gonna put some stuff in there, but start with black. Because black makes this next part easy, which is literally just put dots.
Love dot.
Okay. Okay. And then have the basis to a night sky. Now what we do is we duplicate, we rotate, and then let's just slightly offset. Slightly rotated more, and no one knows that that happened. Do that again. This time we'll flip horizontal. Okay, so now we have these apparently yellow because I'm stupid. But that's okay. There you go, now they're white. White stars. Now to make them different different distances and sizes. We just do that. And then we do that again. Let's flip vertical. Haven't done that yet. And we just... Oh. Okay, and now we have a pretty starry sky. Now to make the sky nice and pretty. Let's see, so we want some clouds and we want some gradients. I also have to think about in the context of clouds and gradients. It's going to be it's going to look like water. I want it to look like water. So I'll make something for now, and then I'll figure out what that means for it later. So let's see, gradients. Gradients is easy. Let's do blue and purple. Okay, I want the blue to definitely be darker. Ooh, there we go. That's some... Now where? Okay. And then I want light sort of clouds. So...
Are we pod racing now?
So to do that, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... I think I'm gonna generate some clouds. Render some clouds. increase the roughness factor, increase the scale. This will be fine. This is gonna take some time. Then let's turn this up. It's slightly more like that-ish. Okay, and then... Okay. Okay, and then delete some of the areas from the here. Okay, then this. Ooh, okay, there we go. Hmm. Let's throw some curves on here. I want it to be slightly more blue, so let's turn down the red. Ooh, turn down the green a little. Okay, and then Okay.
That's gonna be
And then let's
fucking guide.
blur this just a little bit. Um. Oh wait, I need to blur this. Ooh, okay, there we go. That has some sort of like clustery looks to it. There we go. Now I'm going to make this water. Then yeah, that doesn't work. What if we do mirror? Okay, mirror works. Um, okay, and then it's water, so it's gonna be a hard cutoff. It's water, so it's gonna be a hard cutoff. I just turn this. They're gonna be in the water. So it's actually gonna be closer to, I guess, this. And then then we
Just curling. What's the plan here?
they're otters, so they're celestial twins holding inside of their shell. They have the sun and the moon. And they're swimming in a sea of stars. Let's see. So the back is higher, so I need to take down the front. Okay. Back is higher, so I need to take down the front. Back is higher, so I need to take down the front. So I need to... Okay. I need to do this. Okay. And then...
See the vision. Oh yeah.
But for some reason, you're under. Oh no, this is gonna be really annoying. Okay. I have this to save, so this means I'm just gonna have to go with hard erasing this. And this is fairy fountain music.
Oh.
Okay, now I need water lines. What do they even have water lines? Let me look at some references. No. But what I can do is I can do shadows. Okay. So need to flip. Nope, not flip. Flip vertical. Okay, and I need to find. Lit.
Okay. Fun stuff.
Okay, oh, I need to increase the amount. I'll take that. That's close enough. Okay. Now do this. Oh, yes. Hello. Welcome.
Ah.
Nice to see you stop by. Yeah, we are a VTuber couple. Hey.
She's been stuck with me for centuries and she's not leaving now.
Oh, I made a mistake. Let's do this first. Let's blur before we cut.
You come back. Oh, good.
Okay, and then we got those are shadows.
Let's go.
Now is where I realize, what do I do with the background? I already made them swimming in a sea of stars. So okay. Now I have to think about what that means further back. But yeah, we're doing an art showdown. This is the first time we've done something like this, mainly because this is Skippy's specialty. Skippy's specialty is art. It's what he studied in college. I was a music major in college. So my specialty is music. But one is just when we were doing cover streams where Skippy was doing the art and I was doing the music, it was really hard for us to get all of it done.
Yeah.
What am I putting in the back? This is where
I am also currently naming layers.
I guess I could make it like I can make it like a sunset. Let's see what that looks like first. So a sunset is...
Oh God, my nose is itchy.
Could be like oranges and pinks. Very bright orange, very bright pink purples. Maybe even... No, orange should probably just be straight up bright. The pink would probably be closer to... Okay, what does this look like? I mean, it works. I don't understand. I feel like this visually works. I don't feel like it thematically works.
I don't know.
Do you think it makes thematic sense for this?
Yes.
Really?
It honestly kind of looks like the, what is it? The Your Name, like, Twilight thing.
Katarari Doke?
Yeah. Let's be honest, I can see it.
What would be the opposite? So if the sea is stars, what would be in the sky? It would be... In the real realm, it would be stars. But what in this fictional realm? A sea of stars? I could do like Earth. Like, I don't feel like that makes visual sense. I feel like that makes logical sense, but it'll be visually distracting. I guess let's start by adding some clouds in.
Fuck around and find
Render some
out.
clouds.
Look around, find out. It's the best strategy. That's not a racer. Gotta clean my shit. I think we're gonna do it this way now. Some really good old flats going on. Basically to kind of get the depiction of what I wanted to take this to.
Come back and thank you.
Later. Come back and edit stuff later. Fun. Fucking around and finding out.
I appreciate that. Your encouragement is actively helping me feel less self-conscious, especially being up against the art major and the classically trained artist.
Bye.
What?
Bye. Look at me. You know how stupid I am. Alright? We're all good at our own different things. And I like the things you like. Your things are cool.
Final Fantasy music.
Yay. Yeah, speaking of Final Fantasy, I guess Savage rating is starting this week.
It sure is.
Yay! I'm gonna be screaming and crying so much dead on the floor. It's gonna be great.
Okay. Honestly, it means probably if I do this. Nope, not that. This button.
Okay.
This doesn't make sense. Let's switch up this moon and make the moon make the light side of the moon face the sun.
Ooh.
Instead of the dark side
Ah, yeah, that does make sense. You're right. See, look how much you learned. God, I think my glasses are just that dirty.
Okay. I could be done now. But we planned this out to be like about another hour. And if there's one thing that I tell my students, well, there's a lot of things that I tell my students, but use the entirety of the time that was given. That is definitely one thing that I tell them, is don't finish early when you can do something helpful. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm happy with the sunset. Like, I like the theme of their swimming in a sea of stars, but yeah, like, why is... Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but
you likely are.
Why is there sunset? Like, how does sunset work?
I mean, how does sunset work?
Space is underneath them. How is space above them?
Fuck if I know. Fine. Get out of here. Okay, where is the pearl color? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am probably just overthinking.
No, you 100% are. Because you always overthink. They're your best.
Need to... the contrast. Ooh, this is where curves come in. Let's see. So I want to make the whites brighter. I mean, these are already just pure white, aren't they? Yeah, these are FFFFF. Oh, I want this side. Ooh, Dr. Seuss blues. One for the Dr. Seuss blues, Skippy.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
It definitely has some Dr. Seuss color vibes.
You know what it does? You're right. I don't know if I put both all the way at the top.
Okay. I do have an idea to add some detail.
Yeah.
Add the fur back in. So how am I going to add the fur? I have an idea if I can find what I'm looking for.
Oh, I forgot something.
That's an option for what I'm looking for. There we go. I don't know if this is gonna work for this. No, it's too blurry at the edges. Need something less blurry at the edges. Oh, Green Hill's up.
Speaking of Green Hill Zone, nice grass.
Yeah. There we go. Here's what I need. Okay, I don't need all this. Easier to just do this. Don't need the sign. Get rid of the sign. And then ta-da! Fur texture.
We lack ingenuity.
Okay, let's do this. Move this out of the way so I can start with this section. Honestly, to add a little bit of diversity, I could put this section over here. And then Guile's theme.
Yeah. Wow.
And then
They
now...
look like they have veils.
What?
They looked like they had veils. Cuties.
Now I'm gonna treat these like fake eyelashes. I gotta add them piece by piece. Honestly, this alone can probably take a significant amount of time. I mean, I've got an hour.
I know.
As in, it's just like I might spend like the last hour on just.
Hey, if that's what you need to do, it's what you need to do. Who's that? On a splatter. I don't know, just glitter.
Now it looks like they have headbands.
Here.
What does this look like if I... does that look like otter fur?
It might be too stick-uppy just because they are very streamlined.
But they're dry. They're not.
It wouldn't stick straight up like that.
Their faces do stick up like that. Like, fun. Like clumpy and sticky uppy. It's just when it's like when they're wet.
Yeah. But it's still like kind of like
What?
It just looks like a soggy sponge.
Soggy sponge?
I don't really know. Just silly.
I'm gonna make bigger sections because they're really annoying to copy and paste.
I bet. I just got a flashback myself.
Don't do that.
Can't tell me what to do.
I very much can tell you what to do.
Nope.
I also think I'm at a point of like the super streamlined look is not enough for me, so it's just like it feels a little bit too simple. So sticky uppy will at least add some visual interest.
Before.
Actually, this might save some time.
Look for. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Getting places.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Cancel.
Dude.
Let's press save.
Did you almost close your program?
No, I almost closed the project. Not the program, the project.
Oh god, that's still terrifying. Scary.
Okay, but I saved.
Good. Do not lose everything. Fun stuff. Just thinking new and think a dunk. Hinga hinga dunk.
Okay, now I want to feather this guy's fur into a smoother face.
Good duck. Good dove. Big fuzzy.
How am I doing this?
I don't know.
Here's here's the answer. There.
Oh, did you just mirror it?
No, I mirrored it earlier. It's just the sun goes in front of one otter and
description. Oh.
they definitely look more reptilian. Do you agree?
Maybe. Like an armadillo.
So I could just not have it. Yeah, they do just look so much nicer like that, but it just looks so simple.
Simple is fine. I mean, look at what I've got going on. It's simple shapes. But it still makes a very, like, yours makes an incredibly pleasant silhouette.
Oh, A&D crashed.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ow. No crash. Hydrate. Ah, sure.
Ooh. That's not super bright though. How can I make this brighter? I mean, the only other things that I've tried doing at this moment are things that I think, like the other things that I think I just end. And by the way, if you can finish in like around 35 minutes, do you think you can do that?
Oh yeah, I'm honestly just kind of like messing around a little bit at this point. Mostly because I had to go refine my brushes because they decided, I'm going to corrupt myself.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's what I got. You like?
You gonna do any shading?
I think I will, and playing around with light. But I think that could be for another time.
No, try to finish it. Try to finish it. That was the plan.
Oh god, they're good. Alright, I guess we're gonna fuck around with light and find out. On here. I want
Ooh. What? That's sad.
start getting shit.
How did I get this to what I wanted? First, then okay.
I think that.
I think. Okay. I think that's mine. Nope. I have one more thing that I need to do. Which is really annoying that, like, I have to go all the way back to here to do the thing that I want. Was it this? Yes. Okay, and then now... What are you doing right now?
Adjusting ratios a little bit.
You're talking very quietly.
Readjusting ratios.
Any reason you need to readjust the ratios?
The blackbird's getting too hidden.
Add some highlights.
Well, as in, like, the white bird is popping out way too much compared to the black one. I mean, yes, I'm going to add highlights and stuff like that, but just...
Well, if you're gonna try to finish in about 30 minutes, my suggestion is let the highlight on the blackboard do the work that you need to. Like, focus on efficiency. Focus on how...
I also kind of maybe wasn't happy with how much of the circle or the eclipse was that dark color anyway.
Okay. Just, yeah. Like...
I know, trying to be mindful of time. Yeah. How it looks at the rest of it. Yeah.
Okay, let me... Okay, and then let's see. I want this one. Then let's resize this. Like 15%. Oh, that's too small. Resize this to 50%. And then let's prep this for Reddit. Oh, that's fine, because for some reason it was gray. I thought the saturation was, the opacity was down. Okay, let's do this. Let's flip. Do my favorite Gaussian blur.
Oh yeah, that Gaussian blur. I can love the Gaussian blur.
It works really well for especially putting an outline around text. So the text pops up.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was at 128. Okay. And now we save as... Oh, I will probably need to resize this. Do much smaller.
Likely.
Then let's save this as Celestial Trend. Oh. Flatten. Celestial Twins RBSX. Okay. Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I know when I was looking up more on this technique called photo bashing, just like most of the people are still good at drawing.
Oh.
So they draw like the outlines and then they use photo bash to do the textures. Also, make sure you're talking loudly enough.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't mean to be quiet. I'm also kind of thinking.
Yeah, it's just you literally won't get picked up.
Yeah, don't want that. Want to be able to talk about what's the word?
Well, keep going.
Yeah. I'm going. I'm going.
Huh. Is the light part of the blackbird its belly?
No, the part that's like skimming around, like the yellow part, that is the back.
Ah.
Kind of making a loop.
I saw it as its belly. I saw that the belly of the blackbird was touching the eclipse and the back of the whitebird was touching the eclipse.
The back of the whiteboard, of the yellow, of the whitebird is also touching.
Yeah, but I also saw that the belly of the blackbird was touching.
Ah, okay. Now. Okay, never mind, that bleeds over.
You're still not getting picked up.
I'm using cheaty art techniques.
Don't speak like angrily at the stream. Just keep in mind that when you're like mumbling, they can't hear you. So like,
I'm sorry, Chad.
don't. Chad doesn't need you to yell at them.
Okay. Are you sure though?
Yes. Louder.
And then you multiply.
Do you have the echo in? Can you hear yourself speak? Do you have the monitor going?
I guess I cannot hear myself at the moment.
You should turn on the monitor. That helps you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna help you figure out when you're being too quiet.
Okay.
So you're looking at about 20 more minutes.
Okay. That is fine. Ah. You cannot stop me.
You know, one thing that I find that's interesting when I look back at these streams and like I look at these things is just like, you're supposed to be taller, but because you slouch so much, you always end up looking shorter.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you have pain.
I had this pain since before this.
I bet you were slouching all of your kid years too.
Shut up.
Like, how do you do this?
I don't know.
I feel like a goblin.
I mean, Surprise, surprise, I am one.
I feel... How is this comfortable?
I'm looking at shit. Like, it's me focusing. Focusing.
I don't... This is not comfortable at all. Like... To even...
I know you don't like it.
To even look at the screen, I have to crane my neck. Like, as far back as I can. Otherwise, it's literally just... Oh god. Actually, I'm gonna stop. I'm developing some neck pain. Ow! I don't understand how you do that.
I don't know.
That's painful.
Mm. Like, I don't even know where to begin to get into all of the things that are probably fucking wrong with me. A lot of things.
Honestly, I'm pretty glad that I didn't choose Neon. Neon would have been actually, like, considering that I relied on the silhouettes, Neon would have been pretty bad.
Yeah, I guess so. BB thing again. Just pretty.
So you got about 15 more minutes.
Hey, Mom.
Are the birds not the same size?
No, they are. They're just slightly rotated oh so subtly differently. It's close enough. I'll figure it out. I just needed the shapes to not be really fucked up. Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough for me.
Fucking good enough for me. Holy shit.
I have a single tooth.
What?
I have one big tooth.
Use a tooth?
I have one tooth.
One whole tooth.
I just have one big tooth.
Teepees.
What is that?
Worry about it.
Oh,
Look at those. 75. Yeah. Cool.
okay, that comment's doing well. How's our videos? Oh. Double check that. I should double check to make sure that both of the stream chats are being represented.
That's good.
Yep, both of them are being represented. Oh,
Yay.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that we had a new follower.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
Yeah, one of the.
Fuck.
I will say, with the restream setup, I will be counting on you to notice if there's any new followers. Normally there's a little like dock window that shows you when there's a new follower, but with Restream, because I set up OBS to tie into Restream, it doesn't show that.
You'll have to show me how to get that to pop up again later.
Okay. Yeah. The nice thing is we got two screens that can monitor.
Yeah. We can do things.
Yeah. Why is it saying our thing is unstable? Oh, just too high of bit rate. It doesn't like it that we're streaming at a high bit rate.
Shut up.
Yeah, there's a fun thing about Twitch. I guess given that it's this whole thing of since it's just constant streaming, I'm sure just the amount of bandwidth required of Twitch is super high. But Twitch has really low options of what you're allowed to stream. Like, you basically can't do 4K at all. And I think the recommendation is 1080p at 60 frames per second. But like YouTube is like twice that. It's just like I think YouTube is like, because Twitch recommends, I think, like no more, like the reason why it's saying our bitrate is too high is because I set it to 6,000. So it says to restream 6,000 kilobytes per second? Megabytes? Probably kilobytes. Megabytes sounds like a lot. And Twitch doesn't like that. But YouTube, if I put 6,000, Twitch gets mad at me and says you're streaming too high. If I put less than 6,000, YouTube gets mad at me and says your quality's too low.
Streaming giant mommy and daddy are fighting. Ugh. Oh, that sounds so dumb.
Either way, it doesn't matter. For us, we just send it to one website, and that website sends it to those other two. Okay, you got 8 minutes left.
Okay. I can do that.
So, yeah, so after this, probably gonna take a quick breather after Skippy's done. We're probably gonna just basically talk over the process, talk about like how that felt and everything, just sort of reflect on this all. Then probably not gonna stay on stream too much longer after that. And then the whole idea is I definitely need a few more recordings from Skippy so that I can continue to make some shorts. Tomorrow I have the day off since district holiday, so that's good for me. So I'm gonna work on that. Otherwise it's just yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna work on I could probably do some streaming tomorrow, some co-working streaming. But tomorrow hopefully I can get some videos produced. It seems like we're starting to get some traction on our social medias.
We like that. All right.
Oh, wow.
Hmm?
Good number of people just followed us on X recently.
Oh, yes.
I think that was
Let's
like,
see.
I think that's like a good, what, like 7, 8 people in one day?
E.
So that's nice.
That's nice.
I do feel like this change in sort of like how we present ourselves was really what we needed.
Yeah.
I think just literally just leaning into our parent-like behavior really was just like, oh, people get what we're trying to get at now. I will say, I can't tell anything that you're doing.
That's because I fucked up.
Because, like, if you're trying to shade, all I see is the little circle that's doing stuff, but it just all looks black.
Yeah.
I don't
But,
Oh, four
Shush.
more minutes.
Yep.
Meep.
Yee. Thank you.
Thank ya.
This was definitely... I definitely fell very much out of my comfort zones, so it was a nice challenge for me. I definitely think I leaned on the crutch of using a silhouette instead of actual characters. So I'll need to find some way to get out of that crutch.
No way is to do.
We should do scenery next time.
Fuck you.
What?
Weakest point.
It's the thing that I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess one of the things to sort of, like, I guess, so, I haven't thought of myself really as an artist until literally just this past week. Always thought of myself more as a musician and no art skills. But, like, I guess one of the things that's, like, really, like, one of the things that is interesting is just like, I feel strongest in making backgrounds and scenery. And I bet that a lot of that has to do with Skippy makes characters. And sometimes when I need like certain assets, Skippy runs out of time to make the background. So I make the background. And I feel like in the past, like, that was something that I was able to do, but like really when we got into debuting and everything, there were a lot of assets that I had to create, so I feel like I really like learned pretty quickly, just what is the word? Learned as we flew.
We were winging it.
Hit the ground running. Learning how to make backgrounds and things. Because yeah, there was just like a lot. Like, I mean, so even like a lot of our cover videos, Skippy will make the character, but I have to make the backgrounds. So Rockin', I would say the Rockin' is probably I need to make another cover video because right now Rockin' feels like my best work. in both video and in music. I'm really proud of that one. But like I made the backgrounds, all of the backgrounds for that. The main one I used paint.net to make the city skyline background for that. But the rest of it I actually used DaVinci Resolve to make a special background. Oh, are you done?
I think so.
Good, because that's exactly on time.
Sick.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So that's what we made. How big is your artwork?
Oh, that's a good start. Right there. This is basically the large YouTube template that I normally use, but rotated up.
Like 4,000?
Like 3,000 something by 2,000 something.
Okay. Okay, so
I
then-
can size it to whatever I need.
well, no, it should work perfectly with putting in the as you see on mine, I have details and I have a logo.
Your head's blocking the logo.
You know what the logo looks like.
I know what it looks like. You're right.
So I'll put that in there so that, and then I'll post that on Reddit tomorrow. I was thinking,
Woohoo!
and then so yours will just say like by Herakles Crowbar via digital drawing using Clip Studio Paint. Yeet. Okay. So yeah, this is the first time we've done this.
It looked nice.
Yeah.
You did good. You did very good.
I will say, I mean, really, when it comes down to it, the characters are very simple. And I leaned in on, I make backgrounds. It's a sunset over an ocean. That is a background. That is what
Yep.
that is primarily what is carrying this work, is that it's a sunset over an ocean. It just happens that it's an ocean of stars.
It looks really nice.
Yeah. So how did you feel about this process?
I like when I have like a theme and like maybe a sort of like constraint that kind of guides where I'm going. But also just being able to create alongside you, I really liked it. I don't get to do this kind of stuff with you very often, so it was really nice.
We used to do this every week.
No, as in, like, basically just the art part of it. Not just the music and cover art stuff, but, like, just creating what's coming from our brains. Like, no other things, we're not covering stuff, we're just making something out of just the same idea.
I'm a bird.
You are. I like seeing how your brain works.
But yeah, I guess that's also just sort of like, I think it's really clear. You can see where the detail went in. Like, Skippy's was very much on the character and the objects, and like very little detail on the background. In fact, it is literally just a Venn diagram. And I
was like trying to make rings, but then I made that shape and I was like, I kind of like that. It's kind of fun.
And then mine is, I spent a lot of effort on literally just cutting out the shape. But
yeah,
the amount of
damn good.
The amount of detail on that shape is literally just, it's a shape. It is black shape. And
it's friendship.
It's background. I mean, honestly, one thing that we could end up doing next time is we could make a combined picture
Oh,
We could do a
so I
theme.
make character object and you do backgrounds?
and then we have to make it simultaneously, while also knowing that that is one way we could do it.
It would probably be even better if we just don't see what we're doing.
What do you mean?
Like, as in, don't see what the other's doing.
I literally can't. I have to.
I know.
Someone has to monitor the screen.
Maybe you should just put a fucking sticky note up above it.
Yeah, so if something goes wrong, I can't tell.
I don't know.
If for some reason your screen stops sending to me, I won't be able to tell.
Yep.
But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Like, this was,
Yeah.
and your presence was very, very helpful. Like, it's easy for me to second guess myself. And your encouragement was very helpful.
Wait, so mine isn't?
You encourage regardless.
Well, fuck you.
If
You never take my damn compliments.
yeah,
Yeah, you.
yeah. Johnny Slicks, you are very, very. Your words of encouragement were very helpful. It helped keep me like thinking about what I'm doing. So I appreciate you being around.
Yay.
Wow. I hope this was a fun process for everyone. I'll probably be doing some streaming tomorrow, doing some co-working during the day.
I'll be working, but I'll be there symbolically through the pancakes.
Yeah, and with that, I think that is a stream complete.
Woohoo!
So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
And thanks for stopping by, and look forward to more fun stuff. Night night!